Milan have just sold a player, Malick Thiaw, to Como for 25 million. Now, what's everybody's opinion, overall opinion on Malick Thiaw? Do you rate him? Do you not rate him? Do you think the price is too good? 25 million to let him go. Malick Thiaw, 23 years old. And in my opinion, big mistake. Now, is it one of those mistakes where maybe in a few years' time, Milan might look back on it and be like, wow, we screwed ourselves? Maybe. Like, I'm still of the mindset Malick Thiaw is the best centre half at Milan now. Fair enough. Last season, I feel like he wasn't the best. But I feel like last season, overall, Milan's defensive structure was so open, it practically exposed every single defender in that team. It exposed every single defender. There was no shape. There was no compactness. The midfield wasn't really offering much. The defense was always open. But I look at Malick Thiaw. I look at some of his attributes and I'm like, really? Like, Allegri would like some of these attributes. Teams across the world would like some of these attributes. And I feel like we have to look at it from Como's perspective, yeah? And I always like to apply this when teams are signing players, which is, you look at Como. They're on the rise. They're ambitious. They're looking to break into European football next season. If Malick Thiaw was not that good, they would not be looking at him. The fact that Bayer Leverkusen, Bayern Munich were also looking at him, what does it tell you? I think Malick Thiaw is a good player, man. I feel like, number one, he's the most technically gifted out of all the centre-halves. Number two, I feel like he's the best when it comes to playing out of the back. Does he make mistakes? Yes, but so does Pavlovic, so does Gabbia, so does Tomori, so does Theo Hernandez, so does Mike Maignan. Every player makes mistakes. But I look at Malick Thiaw. Also, the physical profile, the fact that he's quick, he's fast. If, let's just say, Allegri wanted to play a back three system, he would be perfect to play on the flanks of the back three. I don't know. But then there's also one part of me that turns around and says, 25 million for a guy that hardly played last season. Like, let's be real. There was a period where the back three was practically Gabbia and Pavlovic. And I feel like it's become evident towards the end of the season. There's a lot of stocks in Pavlovic. There's a lot of stocks in Gabbia. They are the main two. And maybe, just maybe, go out and sign a third. Tomori, nobody knows what the future holds. But Milan selling Malick Thiaw also confirms another thing for me, which is, I feel like they're going to go all out for Giovanni Leoni from Parma. Now, this is where I do look at Milan, I do look at Igli Tare, and I say, you are about to let go of Malick Thiaw to Como. What are the guarantees that you can get Giovanni Leoni? Because Parma are very hesitant. Are very adamant. They want 25 to 30 million for the 18-year-old who's just had his breakthrough campaign. And I'll be honest with you guys, to put an 18-year-old into the mix at Milan, all that pressure, the demand, it's too much. Like, he's going to need established, seasoned pros in and around him in order for him to grow. I don't know if it's the right thing to sign Giovanni Leoni and play him every single week. Like, this kid still needs to find his feet. He still needs to grow in his role. I just look at Igli Tare and I say, if you don't get Giovanni Leoni, because Juventus want him, Inter want him. That's two teams that you're now competing with for his signature. Who's the replacement? Because you've now just let go of Malick Thiaw. I don't know. I actually don't know. But I feel like Milan might end up getting him, because I feel like Juve, Inter are being prized away. And I feel like the fact that Milan, like, in reality, the money that you get from Malick Thiaw, you could straight away just transfer it over to Parma and get yourself Giovanni Leoni. A very good recruit. I will have a video out on him. But once again, like, when it comes to Malick Thiaw, like, I don't know. Like, I don't know if I've got like a soft spot for him. I don't know if I just like a technical centre-half, like somebody that's good on the ball. Like, even when Sergio Conceição first came in and Malick Thiaw was playing, this dude was looking stellar in possession, playing out of the back, both feet. Yes, he's made mistakes. Like, I can't remember who it was against. The goal where he gives away a free kick and he stays ball watching rather than watching the man running behind him. He makes mistakes. Every player makes mistakes. And Malick Thiaw is young, guys. Like, it's not he's 28, 29, 30 in the twilight years of his career. He's only 23. He's been at Milan for a while. He's tasted silverware with Milan. I don't know. But I feel like the Milan board are looking at it and telling themselves, he's not part of our project. He's not part of our plans. Last season, he wasn't one of our priority centre-backs in terms of getting minutes. So to get 25 million for a guy that, if Milan were to start the season tomorrow, was probably third or fourth choice, it's good business. I'll be honest with you guys. Like, at the end of the day, this is just my opinion on Malick Thiaw. But if everybody at Milan shares the same opinion, which is he's fourth choice, to get 25 million for a fourth choice centre half is very good. It's very, very, very good business. And this is now 25 million that can go into somebody that's not your fourth choice, that becomes your second choice or your number one choice at the back. But I'll be honest with you guys, I still look at him and say he's a player that had a lot of promise. He had a lot of talent. In my opinion, there's a lot of growth when it comes to Malick Thiaw. And I just feel like Cesc Fabregas, Como, that project, I don't know. I genuinely feel like maybe, just maybe in a year or two, Milan might look and say, look at the growth, look at the development. Maybe, just maybe, we should have kept him. I don't know. Listen, you never know what the future holds in football. But listen, I would love to hear you guys' opinion on Malick Thiaw, on this move. Whether or not Milan have struck themselves a good deal. Because in my opinion, 25 million for somebody that's fourth choice, it's good business. I'll be honest with you guys, it's good business. Make sure to like, make sure to subscribe. Always engage in the comments. And I will catch you guys on another one.